Hello students. Now the today's topic is carrier sense multiple access. We have already discussed in our previous lecture Aloha and pure Aloha in random access method. To minimize the chance of collision and therefore increase the performance, the CSMA method was developed. The chance of collision can be reduced if a station senses the medium before trying to use it. Carrier sense multiple access requires that each station first listen to the medium or check the state of the medium before sending. In other words, CSMA is based on the principle sense before transmit or listen before talk. Now, some persistence methods will apply to avoid the collision in case of carrier sense multiple access method. What should a station do if the channel is busy? What should a station do if the channel is idle? Three methods have been devised to answer this type of questions. The one is one persistent method, second is non-persistent method, and third one is p-persistent method. The one persistent method is simple and straightforward. In this method, after the station finds the line idle, it sends its frame immediately. In the non-persistent method, a station that has a frame to send senses the line. If the line is idle, it sends immediately. If the line is not idle, it waits random amount of time and then senses the line again. The other one is p-persistence method. In p-persistent method is used if the channel was time slots with a slot duration equal to or greater than the maximum propagation time. The p-persistent approach combines the advantage of other two strategies. It reduces the chance of collision and improves the efficiency. Now we are going to the next slide, that is the flow diagram of CSMA CD. That means carrier sense multiple access with collision detection. The flow diagram describes the k equal to 0, k means number of atoms, then apply one of the persistent method I have already discussed, that is one persistent or non-persistent or p-persistent method. Then the sender checks if the transmission is done or collision detected. If transmission is done, then transmit and receive. If collision is detected, then sender send a jamming signal. After that, k, the value of k, that means number of attempts will be increased by 1. Then the sender checks if k reaches the maximum value of k. In normally k, the value of normal value, the maximum value of k is 15. If it is reaches the maximum value, then it is aborted. If it is no, then choose a random number r between the 0 and 2 to the power k minus 1. After that, wait TB time, that means back off time. We know the back off time in our previous lecture, and after that the loop is again in running. Then we are going to the next slide, that is CSMA-CA, that means carrier sense multiple access with collision avoidance. Collisions are avoided through the use of CSMA-CA's three strategies: the interframe space, contention window, and acknowledgement. There are three types of strategy. First one is interframe space. When a station finds the channel busy, it waits for a period of time called IFS time, that is interframe space time. IFS can also be used to define the priority of a station or a frame. Higher the IFS, lower is the priority. Second one is contention window. It is the amount of time divided into slots. A station which is ready to send the frames chooses random number of slots as waiting time. Third one is acknowledgement. The positive acknowledgements and timer can help guarantee a successful transmission of the frame.